trunks, they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Alright, this is going to be my top 5 WrestleMania trip moments. This is a video response to Steve. I know he doesn't need my shout out, but go check out his video because it was his idea originally, and when he told me about it, I was so eager to see just which moments he chose for himself, and made me even more excited to make my own video. And I know it's a tradition for some people just to go back before the Mania trip actually starts and just relive moment by moment that every single WrestleMania had. And I know Miguel does it all the time. He tweets me pictures or sends text messages like, oh, remember this part. And some of them I even forget. And going back and picking these moments out, I just forgot so many things. And just going back and recalling everything that's gone on and everything that I've been through personally in the past 5 years as a wrestling fan, I couldn't ask for any better trips. And the fact I get to share it with you guys through YouTube, it's even better. And I hope my videos can make you guys really pull the trigger on going to WrestleMania yourself and experiencing what I've experienced every year for the past 5 years. And it's great, you know. If there's at least one person that can sit here and say, you know, the reason I went to WrestleMania is because of your videos and I saw how much fun you guys had, it's great. You know, mission accomplished for me. You know, my experience can be what made you want to experience it for yourself. And within these 5 years, there's been great moments, and it was so hard to narrow it down to just 5, but I definitely did. And start off with number 5.
All right, Steve, what'd you get?
Good. Texas cheesesteak, hash browns, everything on it. Good stuff.
Look at that, loaded mashed potatoes. I mean, oh my god, loaded hash browns. Oh my god. I think this is the first video I've ever made being buzzed.
Internet special.
Oh my god!
I made that myself.
We're the only people in that Waffle House, so it's okay to be loud. Ravi, what'd you get?
What does it look like? Yeah, well, I got waffles.
Well, I want you to like, wait, what? You didn't get anything else? Just waffle?
I got a Spinternet special.
Wait, can you explain why is it called a
black balls and a little with a little bit of bacon.
I myself black balls. I get the same thing as Steve. Some head. Wait, what?
I made CM Punk into a fucking superstar, man. He came into WWE. I made him into a superstar.
So that you just saw was the last day. It was Monday after Raw in Atlanta. We had a Waffle House beside our hotel, and it was in Duluth, Georgia. And the whole reason with this hotel we chose is because Steve was originally supposed to go on his own. He was supposed to meet up with his friends in Atlanta, and I ended up jumping on, not last minute. I jumped on around November, but that really shifted all the plans. So we ended up getting that hotel, and it was just about 15 minutes outside of Atlanta. So we were there, and we were a little bit out of it. We were hungry. It was 4 a.m. We'd done packing, and that 1 hour, I think, is when I realized that Steve and Miguel were like my brothers for life. You know, that little experience we had at 4 a.m. in a Waffle House, hitting on the waitress named what was her name? Kali. It was fun, and it was definitely one of those things that even we talk about to this day. That last trip to Waffle House. And there's been other there's been IHOP trips, but nothing, Denny's trips, but there's nothing that will compare to that last night at the Waffle House. Just the time of my life. It was no better way I would have capped off that Atlanta trip than being with those two guys inside that Waffle House. Okay, so moment number 4 is from WrestleMania 29, and you guys check it out. moment was kind of in a tie between that and Brock Lesnar returning. But the fact is, Lesnar came out, everyone knew he was coming, there was "We Want Lesnar" chants, and he just F5 Cena and walked away. Not saying it was a shitty moment, but it was definitely not as dramatic as the Dolph Ziggler cash-in. I think when, what was his name, Del Rio was kind of hinting that his leg hurt, he knew Ziggler was coming out. "We Want Ziggler" chant started, the place started to erupt, everyone started to stand, everyone took their cameras, including me, not on the ring, it was on that stage, because you knew at some point, I'm here to show them. What do you know? He comes out, and the fact is they actually teased that Dolph Ziggler might lose, and you knew Ziggler, being such a loser that he is, that there was a possibility that he might actually lose, which just made you that much more happy and made you that much more excited when he did cash in. And that ovation he got was from the time he came out to the near falls to the 1, 2, 3. Incredible. Moment number 3 is, I guess, it speaks for itself.
Going back in the day. How you doing, buddy? Good. You were here last night, weren't you? Were you here last night? No.
Just want to say it's an honor.
Thank you. Good times.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha.
Alright, so that you just saw was me meeting The Undertaker, a moment that I would never in a million years thought would happen. You know, I always make jokes about, I'll meet Undertaker when he's signing at my high school gym, but fact is, I would have not have gotten that ticket to meet The Undertaker if it wasn't for Phil. Nightmare 88, Nightmare 10, whatever he goes by. Nightmare 10 once again. Yeah, Nightmare 10. Nightmare 88 on Twitter. Doesn't matter. But he's been in a lot of videos, especially during 29, 30. He's been there. And I was trying for days trying to get that ticket, and it would never work, and it hasn't worked for other people. But this guy tried once, and he got it. And he was kind enough to give it to me for face value. He wanted it for, but I knew that this guy just he literally had the golden ticket, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory style. He had something that everyone else wanted, and he was willing to give it to me with no extra cost to himself. And I'm like, man, I'll give you this much extra, you can stay in my room this day, I did all I could for him to make up just how grateful I was, just to let him know how grateful I am for him to do this for me. And just, you guys saw the video, it didn't hit me until I was on that step, and I'm like, he's right there. And I came off the stage, and I'm like, oh my God, I had the 1 of 100 figure in my hand, and I'm putting it in my bag so nicely. It was incredible, really. It was one of those things that I think it happened with Taker, and it happened with Austin. And those are, Taker's not even on my top 5 of all time, but just the guy himself, this is a legend I'm talking to. And happened with Warrior as well, but not as bad. It was definitely a markout moment for me. Moment number 2, you guys see here. Now, I kind of feel bad now because I don't have the actual moment. I have, after the fact it happened. But for anyone who's going to your first Mania, and I'm talking to Mike, HBK Fan 25, he's going to his first Mania, and to walk up those steps when you're going into your aisle, and the curtain's there, and once you come out that curtain, everyone should have their camera in their hand and just either film themselves or try filming the environment that you're in, because once you see that stage and once you know you're there, that's when you know that it just hits you all at once. And it's definitely that feeling, that magical feeling, that is what WrestleMania it brings to you. I know it's a weird thing to say, but magical is the best word I can describe it as. The stage, just the atmosphere, I can't even put it into words, honestly. You gotta really see it to believe it. And I remember walking up those things and seeing WrestleMania, that big sign, the stage, the crowd, everything. I don't know how many people were in the Georgia Dome, but there was a lot of people in there. And I was like, man, like it gives you goosebumps when you like just think about it. And even watching it back, you know, it still gives me goosebumps. Like, man, like it was incredible. Definitely a feeling that gets duplicated every year, really. Every single year I see it, and it's that feeling one after another. But nothing beats that first time, that WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta, Georgia. And the number one moment.
Everybody in there. You too, Jake. Oh, I have my left. I'm filming with my right.
We the people!
Where's Miguel? Where's my good buddy Miguel at? Miguel? About 10 minutes. When you come to Toronto, we're going to ROH.
So I've gotten a click over, and I've gotten We the People over.
For real, dude?
I'm the fucking man.
You ain't got nothing over.
Do it. You get in front of all these people.
And you give a shout out to Chuck and Studebaker.
I'm proud.
That was awesome, dude. That was awesome.
He's taking credit for the click. Can you believe this?
I'm not taking credit for the click. I'm just getting the click over.
You guys are
Oh no! The buzzards!
Follow the buzzers.
No. That's all right. That's all right. We're having a discussion right now.
We're here.
Woo! Miguel, can you reach it though? Can you reach it all the way up here? Oh, you got it!
Watching it back, man, we were having such a good time. You know, Daniel Bryan just won the title, the streak broke, Bourbon Street was right there, and we all went and we all had the best time. And each trip has its own thing that makes it special. WrestleMania 27 was my first one. WrestleMania 28 was the trip that we did the packages in. WrestleMania 29 is my first trip without the clique. It was just me and Jade. WrestleMania 30 was the clique plus a bunch of maybe 15 other people. And as you can see from the number one moment, it was definitely that big group that made WrestleMania so special and just so amazing, that guys from all over the world, you know, you got England and different parts of the US and myself from Canada, we can all just come together in one spot, have the time of our lives, and just enjoy ourselves just for the couple hours we were there. It was amazing. And at Bourbon Street and even back at the hotel, you know, just sitting there and watching the network for hours upon end at like 3 a.m. instead of sleeping. It was amazing. It really was. And you really know that these guys that you're with, like I say all the time, me, Steve, and Miguel, were like, you know, the clique. And it really, that's when you know, times like that, man, like these guys are my best friends. You can't go with your real life friends and just have a time like that. Wrestling fans, you guys are too sweeting each other, throwing it up, and we the people left and right, and just having a grand old time. So that is my top 5. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And there's only a few days left before I leave. You know, today's Friday. We got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I'm out on Wednesday. So a couple more videos still left. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.